I made 1,500 pounds in a single day as a 21-year-old, and I feel nothing. And when I was growing up as a kid and I was on this journey to basically make some more money remotely, I always had people tell me, like my mentors and people that were older than me, more successful than me, they would always tell me one thing: Eunice, making more money won't make you happier. You would feel the same way you feel today. And you know what I told them? I said, fuck you. I said, if I make more money, logically, I should be more happier. It makes sense. More money, more freedom, more this, more that. And I was like, of course I'll be happier, but I don't believe in this shit. And now that I've gone from making $70 a month as a 14-year-old to being 21 and making $2,000 USD in a single day, I can tell you that you don't feel much different. And I thought, why not make a video on it to basically give lessons to that 18, 19, or maybe even 14-year-old version of me, to kind of tell them what's this debate all about, that money doesn't make you happier. Is that true? And if it doesn't make you happier, then what does it give you? Because it has to give you something. So I'll begin with a couple of things. By the way, this is going to be top of the dome from my mind. I don't have a script. I just want to have a conversation with you. That's a bike. Conversation with you as I would with a friend. So initially, when I joined this industry, it was because I wanted to make some more money. I have a father that worked a lot. I have a stay-at-home mother. Both of them, did not have a lot of money growing up. We did not have a lot of money growing up. So I just wanted to give them the best life, and I got into sales, remote sales to be specific. And over the years, I climbed up the ladder. I remember my first 1K a month, my 2K a month, 5K a month, 10K a month, 16K a month. And at the moment, that felt amazing. Like when you actually hit 10K in a single month, that feels amazing. Like you would never forget that feeling. But unfortunately, that feeling only lasts for a day. That is it. And after the day is gone, you are back to the same self. Maybe with more achievements, maybe with the mindset like, hey, I've done 10K a month, but that is it. Then you go back to the grind and you start hustling again. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth it. Because I'm making 2K a day, but of course my goal is to make like 10K a day, 20K a day, 50K a day. Why not? Just to see how far we can go, because it has its own benefits. Because growing up, I was extremely insecure. Part of the reason being is because I never had money as a kid, and I was bullied a lot for not having money. So what I used to do is I used to use money as my leverage to hide my insecurity, which means I was spending like $300, $400, $500 as a 17 or a 16-year-old in a single day. Because on the weekends, because I wanted to show like, hey, I'm not insecure, and I used to use my money to hide that. And over the years, as I made more money, and I basically bought my father a property, I retired my dad, I bought my brothers a lot of things, I'm traveling internationally, I have a business, I have a really good life. That insecurity is not there anymore. I cannot feel it. Physically, I cannot feel it. I could go out looking like a homeless guy and I don't give a fuck because I don't have anything else to prove, because I've already proved everything. So I don't feel insecure anymore. It allows me a lot of freedom, a lot of peace of mind. Buying things such as buying a property at the age of 21 for your parents is not a small thing. It's a massive thing. So even though money did not make me any happier, it still allowed me to basically give the life that I want to give to the people that I care about. So then the question becomes, Eunice, if money does not make you happy, then what should you base off your happiness from? What are some of the things that you should focus on to basically have a long, fulfilling life? And those things are simple. For me personally, it's family time. Spending time with the people that I love and I care about. Those could include my friends, your significant other, your parents, your siblings, anyone that you love and care about and you love spending time with them, spend time with them on a day-to-day basis. The amount of times I've ignored family relations and my duties as a man just because I was on that grind mode. I was listening to that Andrew Tate red pill shit. I ignored everything. And now that I'm growing up, I'm realizing that money is good and having a business is good and, being a setter is good. But what will give you true fulfillment is all of these other things. Telling your parents you love them, spending time with them, laughing with them like a kid because your father is telling you stories about his childhood. That's more fulfilling than anything else in life. Another thing that is truly fulfilling is never letting that kid die in you, which means having that creativeness to create things and not consume a lot of things. For example, I'm making these YouTube videos. The reason I'm making them is because this is truly fulfilling to me, giving advices to people. I play games every single day. I'm playing Split Fiction as of right now. My friend is on his way and we're gonna sit and kind of play a game for like 3-4 hours now because I'm done with my day. I love painting. I love music, by the way. That's my guitar. I love making music. I love writing songs, and that fulfills me as a man. Right? Another thing is I'm big on charity, helping other people, giving them a better life. And all of these things combined make me a lot more happier than money itself. And the only reason I'm telling you this is because having ambitions to make more money is not bad. Growing up, I had a lot of ambition. I still have a lot of ambition to make a lot of money, but depending on money for your happiness is not the way to go about it. Your happiness should entirely depend on you and how you position yourself to gain that happiness without even having the money. The money is a plus. The money might give you the freedom and everything else you want, but it won't make you happy. And I guess I'll kind of leave you off of that. Right? Again, at the end of the day, guys, make more money. There's nothing wrong with making more money. Don't depend on money as a source of your happiness. True happiness comes from relations, taking care of your parents, spending time with them, laughing with your dad like a fucking kid because he's telling you stories from his childhood, or going on a fishing trip with I don't know, your aunt, anything, people that you love and care about. Spending time with them is what brings you true fulfillment, and then being a good, kind human being that takes care of other people. That is more fulfilling than money could ever fulfill you. But again, that should not be the reason why you don't achieve it. With that being said, guys, again, my name is Yunus, and I'm looking forward to having another conversation with you soon.